Hey, what's up, y'all? Jamal here. Just wanted to just jump on just for a moment, just to, send a little bit of encouragement. It's hump day, it's the middle of the week, and, it's just as many days in the business week, just as many days left as the number of days that have passed. So you've made it through, you can do this, you got it. But I was also thinking a little bit more big picture. I joke around, I joke about, being middle aged or whatever, and, just being in that middle season of life, when, the exact age range is debatable, but it's roughly 40, 45 until about 60, 65 or whatnot. And if you're anywhere, around my age group, you're in that middle season of life to where, a lot of things that you used to do in your younger years, you don't do anymore. You're not going to the club anymore. You rather go to a park and just kind of sit in peace and in the beauty of, God's surroundings or whatnot. And that's great, and at the same time, you've come to that place to where you have accepted not trying to be everything to everyone, and just valuing the type of relationships that you allow around you or whatnot. And that's a great thing. And in this season, you're cultivating the foundation, or you're continuing to cultivate the foundation of what, this next season, of life, will be like, And so I just want to encourage you, in this middle season of life, like I said, if you're anywhere around my age, that continue to root yourself, in the will of God. It says in Thessalonians, may the Lord of peace give you peace at all times in every way. And so it's just something that I just wanted to share. I wish you all peace. I wish you a great rest of the day. I wish you a great hump day. And I wish you, just a great season of life. You can do this. Don't try to carry more than you're supposed to carry. Be it other burdens, other people's burdens, or just things, in your life that, that aren't meant for you to fix, to solve. Some things are meant for God, and you don't want to get, I guess, what I would call, a spiritual hernia, where you're trying to live too much, you're trying to do too much. And then the next thing you know, you're broken, you're hurting because you've tried to take on so much that you weren't meant to take on. So give some of those things over to God. Give as much as you can. Even the simple things, give it over to God, for it to turn out the way that it should. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. And I wish you all peace in this season of life and in this time of the week. Y'all have a good one. Peace.